Good morning, my loves. Anna here, makeup creator, teacher, and educator, specifically for people with hooded eyes, oily and textured skin, as well as 30 plus skin. Welcome, welcome. We are not in typical setup, as you can clearly see. I'm actually in Singapore right now. I was so hopeful to do a whole vlog for you guys, but honestly, I've been enjoying my time so much and just really unplugging. But we will do something fun, I promise you. So we are going to shop for a full face of makeup from Singapore right now. Obviously, I am going to go for brands that we don't see at all in the States or don't see as much. I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of Korean brands. I've already kind of looked around these stores here and I saw some brands that I know and love, but they're not like mega popular in America. So I'm pumped, I'm so excited. I love Korean cushion foundations. I love Korean blushes. Obviously, we're gonna get some skincare as well. Let's go shop and then we're gonna try a full face. This is a series on my channel. Apparently, I started this year. I went to Vienna back in February and we did a full face of makeup from Austria. I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be a good one. Let's go do some shopping.
When we're with our friends, it's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow, grow, grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? Cause I don't know, sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it, why don't we let it grow, 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 grow? It grows stronger for every day. We just can't keep it away, no. Yeah. Grow, 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 grow. It grows stronger for every day. We just can't keep it away.
I haven't had this much fun shopping for makeup in a long time.
Place. I know how you feel, but you're scared to say to my face. I sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it? Why don't we let it grow?
Team, we're back home in Chicago with a ton of new makeup. You guys, I went a little crazy on the skincare as well. It's been a few weeks, not gonna lie. It took me a while to sit down and finally film with all of the stuff I got in Singapore, but I'm so excited. I am so beyond excited. Let's talk about the things I got. Singapore was a bliss. It was one of the best places I've ever been to. I think it was the best place in terms of food that I enjoyed. Like, I love Asian food. I love all of that. I love dumplings. I love noodles. I love spicy food. Give me seafood. Give me all of that. Oh my God, just thinking about food there makes me so sad because it's rarely that you can find good food like that in the States. Everything, I don't know. Everything was spectacular. Shopping for makeup was one of the highlights of my trip because there were brands that I know and love and have worked with in the past. A lot of Korean brands. I think the majority of stuff that I bought is from Korea, just because that's what's popular there. That's what you see on the shelves there. And a lot of the brands that I know, but I haven't tried these things, or a lot of the brands that I have never ever heard of, I also did purchase. So let's dive right in. I'm going to show you what I got in terms of skincare first, and then we're going to start diving right in with the makeup. So these are a couple of masks I got. I love these. So I bought the JM Solution masks. I remember from living in China loving these. These are made in Korea, super nice hydrating masks. I got these ones from Round Lab, Camellia Deep Collagen Firming Gel Mask. I wanted to grab something that looked good, that was something that I've never tried. So this was also made in Korea. And then I got these Tingle Pore Softening Sheet Mask. So also made in Korea. Basically everything for my skin type. Obsessed. I got really cute acne patches with rabbits. There were so many cute things. Oh my God, I just loved shopping there. If you've ever been to Asia, you know what it's like. It's like there's so much stuff and everything is so fun and colorful and exciting and you just want to try it out. And then I grabbed the eye mask. I actually don't know if they're gonna be looking like owls. What if? What if? I don't know. Freaking adorable. Are you actually kidding me? Okay, I am not wearing them today. They are so cute. I'm gonna wear them in the next video because I'm gonna remember to wear them. I already did do under masks today, so I don't want to do another one, but next time I'm gonna try this one out. Anyways, I also grabbed a fragrance. This is from Marks and Spencer. Sweet frangipani. I really love the scent of this flower, so I wanted to grab something, and also just the hot pink color. And I remember also loving Marks and Spencer when I lived in China and used to go to Hong Kong every weekend, so I also wanted to get something from there. And last but not least, we're getting to all of the makeup that I set up here on the tray. So it's basically going to be a full face of makeup. I only have a moisturizer and brows on, and there were some things that were not easy to find, like a bronzer. There were some things that were easy to find. They have a lot of blushes and lip products and stuff. And we are going to start with primer. I grabbed the Silky Girl No Sebum. So this was like literally a last minute purchase. I saw this by the cashier and it said Shine Eraser Talc Free Formula, a velvety balm that controls excess sebum for a matte and filtered finish. So I don't know if they use this as a like on top of makeup or like underneath like I will as a primer. Either way, like think Danessa Myricks balm. You can use it both on top of makeup and underneath makeup, so that's what I'm gonna do. If I can, I'm gonna pull out an image for these products with the prices if I can, if I find that in USD. Oh, I also lost my receipt, so I don't know how much everything is, but everything was affordable. At most, a thing would cost like 20 bucks. Maybe the cushion foundation and the setting spray, everything else was like 10, 15, you know, less. So let's try this out. I'm just gonna rub this. Ooh, yeah, nice velvety texture. That mattifies everything so good, but it's not like you're picking up a lot of product. That's so interesting. Yeah, it does remind me of the Danessa Myricks one. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying it, and it's so easy to like travel with. Like I can see myself just grabbing this, putting this in my makeup bag and going when I'm going somewhere, as in like on a trip. This is really good. I'm only rubbing it in the most textured zones. So blurred, so matte, right? Let's talk about the foundation. Oh wait, no, first, let's see what this looks like. Because I grabbed this powder puff. I don't know anything else about it. Brand Yaoji Skin Puff, Wet the Puff. So it's gonna be like a beauty blender, right? Right? Oh, there's several here. Okay, this one looks more like a powder puff. It's the same one. Is that it? Is there 4 like that? And then a little cutout here. Yeah, I thought they were gonna be more like a beauty blender. Do you know what I mean? But they're more like a powder puff. Like, I mean, they're kind of like nice and soft. A little bit like velvety, I want to say. But honestly, my cushion foundation is gonna have one of these. We'll see if they're honestly like a very interesting texture. I don't know what this material is. We'll see if maybe I can apply powder with this. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this will be like a good product to apply foundation with. Plus, I bought a cushion foundation, so that already has some kind of application. Let's take a look, see. So this is a brand I know, love, a Korean brand, Misha, and I've tried a bunch of their BB creams, CC creams, and all of that. So when I was looking for a foundation, I wanted to try cushion foundation because I love Korean cushions, and I've tried a bunch from different brands, but I've never tried a Misha Korean cushion foundation. And this one is matte one. They also had a glowy one with SPF 50. So I am intrigued. I am excited. I want to try it out. This is the year of cushions. I don't know if the makeup community decided that or I decided that, but I've been trying a lot of them, and a lot of the brands are coming out with cushions as well. From affordable to more luxurious ones. Like I've just tried the L'Oreal Infallible. I love the YSL one. All right, any other information we need here from this? Just that I have the shade 23, natural skin tone, dense skin with a single touch, 3 types of, okay, this is some interesting translation. Misha Magic Cushion Foundation, there you go, matte shade 23. Let's take a look, see. There were some testers, so hopefully I matched myself correctly Everything looks really, really good. I don't know if this specific one is available. If I find it, I'll obviously like show it to you on screen. But we do have a lot of Misha products on Amazon, and it's usually more so affordable than not. And I love their complexion products. Their purple BB cream, insane, like so good. All right, looks a little bit orange. I don't know how good of a tester they had at the store, but let's try this out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Picks up quite a bit. It's a little bit yellowish, but I feel like it's gonna work, right? This feels really thin and not glowy, but also not like super matte. I would say it looks very nice and natural. Great coverage. Compared to like how thin this feels, amazing coverage. Immediately got rid of any of the redness or like spots or anything. Like, I'm actually in love with this. I love cushion foundations. They just do something to me. 2026, bring it on. I want more cushion foundations because this is good. I'm only digging in there for the second time, and you can see how easily I spread it around with just whatever sponge was provided all over the side of my face. Glorious. Absolutely beautiful. This finish is everything. It's natural finish that dries down a little bit to be soft matte finish. I would say the L'Oreal Infallible, just because I have it here, is more matte. And the YSL cushion, just because these are the last two cushions that I tried before this one, that one is way more glowy. This is something in between. So frigging lightweight. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna be wearing this for sure, especially because this one has SPF 50. So like, what more do you need? Spectacular. Look at the face. I didn't even use my like actual sponge because I don't think I need. Just blended seamlessly into my skin. Incredible, you guys, incredible. Let's look at the concealer and contour options I got. So I have this product by Skintific, which is another brand that I love the cushion foundation from that we have in the States. I don't know if we have this concealer, but again, if you see a screenshot with Amazon, means we do. This is the Skintific Cover Perfect Serum Concealer. Super excited to try it out. And then I got a Judy Doll product, which we do have this brand on Amazon too, but I don't know if we have the specific product. The Judy Doll eyeliner, I actually have it right here, is literally my favorite eyeliner ever for hooded eyes, and it's like 12 bucks. So grab that one. So I really wanted to try something else from the brand that I really love. So both of these brands and Misha as well are the brands that I really, really love. Anyways, so Judy Doll has this liquid contour and under eye brightening duo. This is like the only contour or bronzer, powder or liquid that I could find. They do not like their bronzers or contours. They do like their blushes, which is very interesting. And I totally understand it, that that's what their style of makeup is. It's just so unique for me to go into the store and not see any contours or bronzers. It's kind of interesting. Obviously, they have Sephora and you can go and buy your Makeup by Mario and Patrick Ta there, but I didn't want any more Makeup by Mario Patrick Ta. I wanted new stuff. That's why I didn't go to Sephora. And I went to stores like Watson's. What was the other one? I don't remember. But they're so cool. They're more like a drugstore stores. Like, think about going to a Walgreens or CVS in the States. That's kind of the store that was. Hence why the products were more on the affordable side. So I am thinking, let's try the Skintific concealer, brighten on top, and then contour. This contour is not even gonna show up. It wasn't even the first shade. It is shade 4, so it's like a deep one. Also, another thing, they won't have a big range of different shades when it comes to foundation or concealer or any other cream products, just because the population is lighter skin toned. So you're not going to find a lot of products for deeper complexion. You could probably at Sephora, I actually didn't check that, but if you're a person who lives there and you have a deeper complexion, you might have trouble finding something for your skin tone. I specifically remember living in China, and people who wear deeper skin tone, they couldn't find a lot of shades that worked for them. But that also was like a decade ago, so I don't know how things are now. All right, Skintific concealer. Ooh, I'm so excited. Cover Perfect Serum Concealer, shade 2. So Skintific has a cushion. It's like a goldeny looking cushion foundation that wait, what? Correct conceal? Look at this lid. Wait. Are these different applicators? Look at this. This is a really thin, tiny applicator in case you need to correct blemishes, but it all goes into the same concealer. This one is a bigger applicator. They're just on another level. Korean people are on another level. Speechless. Speechless. Okay, it looks a little deep. So I'm pretty happy that we have the pink under eye brightener. It's not like it's my shade. It's just that I like a really bright under eye. So this feels a little bit deep for me. Why did I grab shade 2? I could have done shade 1. I guess it says like ivory and it felt really light. I couldn't really swatch much. All right. The coverage is amazing. It's like instantly, wow. Also, I might get tan and then this will be like a lighter concealer for me that will work. So I'm not going to get rid of it or anything. I love the formula. The coverage, like I applied a dot, immediate coverage. So good. I wasn't ever questioning Skintific though. The brand, still using the brands that I know and love, but I promise you I have some brands I've never seen before in there. But I just got so excited to see brands that I've worked with before on the shelves. Skintific and Misha, both are the brands I've partnered with before, but they're not really easily, like you can't buy them offline. You can go into the store in the States and buy this. You can obviously order everything on Amazon and stuff, but seeing these brands and makeup products in store, knowing that I have worked with these brands has like made me feel a special way. It was really, really nice. All right, formula, amazing. Shade, not perfect for me, but we'll deal with it. I like it. I like the situation. I like the luxe packaging. I like the coverage, but how hydrating and lightweight it feels. Let's go into the Judy Doll little under eye brightening thingy, because this will sure brighten everything. And this is that pink color. Yes, this is way more liquidy. So this is not like super mega coverage. Think Morphe corrector, for example, that is pink. Definitely more thick formula. This is super, super thin. But I like it because it just brightens and doesn't add more heaviness or product under my eyes. So I actually wanted exactly this. Gorge. So this contour, don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. This is the only contour I found. Oh, guys, it's gray. It's like not like cool toned, it's gray. This is how not used to this I am because everything in the States is orange. I like this. This really mimics the shadow of your bones and not the orange craziness that is going on in the United States with the bronzers and stuff. I actually love this. I think it's the same formula. It's like the concealer formula, which I don't mind, but this is more of a sheer formula, so you can't overdo it. Like I'm gonna go again, and it's very nice, liquidy and easy to blend. Reminds me formula wise of the Charlotte Tilbury contour one. Obviously the applicator and the undertones are different, but it's that like watery formula that you can't really mess up. Like you see how liberal I am with all of the product, but I know that it's gonna look fine. Is good. It is super cool undertone. Like I would want a warmer toned powder bronzer to go on top of this, but I don't have one because you can't find something like that in a store. Well, you can at Sephora, but not in these like drugstores. This is good though. My skin looks sculpted, just not much, but we're gonna roll with it because that's the look that we're going for. I like it. Everything, it looks so smooth though, so hydrated, so seamless. I love it. Let's get to blushes. For some reason, I thought I grabbed more blushes. I only have one. So this is the new brand, finally. A brand that I've never tried and never heard of. Lily by Red. This product is Love Beam Cheek Balm in the shade 10. And what I loved about it is obviously the packaging. You guys, this is so freaking cute. So I picked a shade that wasn't too pink or too peachy or too cool toned or warm toned, just a perfect neutral pink. You guys, I don't even want to touch it. Looks so good. Should I do a brush? I should. Let me find a clean brush. I'm gonna do like a dense brush. This is from Milk. Pick it up. Oh, I love it. It's a cream product. Probably I should just do a finger, but for some reason I'm trying this first. This shade is super beautiful. Let me try it with my finger just to see what kind of pigmentation we can get. It is not mega bright. It's a very beautiful flushed neutral look, but also it's the nature of the shade that I bought. Like, it's not more mauve or deep. It's like a very light shade. I do enjoy, okay, applying it with fingers is so easy. This is what I should do. Not try and do brush or anything like that. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the nose. We're gonna over blush to compensate for the lack of any type of bronzer because that's what we're about today. It feels a bit sticky. The blush isn't my most favorite product. It just feels a bit sticky. Like, I just tried a different Korean blush. Granted, it wasn't cream, it was a liquid, but I loved it way more. It's actually not out yet, so. I mean, it probably is on my Instagram when where you seeing it, but now that I'm talking about it, it's not out yet, so I'm not gonna say anything else. But I've just applied a ton and I can barely see it, so I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I want it a little bit more pigmented because I have a blush problem. But also, the packaging, so freaking cute. I should probably have grabbed a deeper shade. But either way, the complexion looks pretty cute. I have a highlighter jelly stick. That is super, super, super like glittery. So how about we set the face first? Because I got something really, really beautiful. This brand is called Can Make. I'm pretty sure we also have some of these products on Amazon. I'm gonna link everything I can down in the description. Everything I can that is available in the States. I mean, this is a Can Make for face powder. Another thing that wasn't super easy to find was powder. A lot of pressed powders, but not a lot of like loose powders. But you know, we'll make do. So this one is super pretty. I got it because look at how beautiful it is. It reminds me of the Guerlain powders, but this is a pressed powder, and this is the shade number 2. This was made in Japan, actually. What else do we know about this? A clean balm type daily blusher that creates a clear glow. What? Is this not powder? Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I was reading the box from the blush. The blush was made in Japan. This was made also in Japan because it's Tokyo. It's a brand from Tokyo. Shade number 2. Everything is in Japanese, so I don't know. But we're gonna do it. So we have a little powder puff here, which I'm excited to try. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, it's so pink. All right, let's do this, because why not? Wow, that's pretty good, right? Let me grab my puff. I can't do other makeup puffs. I need it to be like pointed, so that I can put it under my eye. Isn't that like extremely beautiful, matte and blurred? Am I tripping? It's spectacular, actually. Now, I always use pressed powders under my eyes, so this is exactly how I would use this powder. However, we don't have another powder, so we're gonna use it all over my face. This is where it feels like. It still looks good, but I know that with my type of oily and textured skin, what happens is it looks good upon application if I set my face with pressed powder like I'm doing now, but within an hour or two, the oils are gonna start coming through. And that's when it's gonna look like an oily, greasy mess most of the time. That's why I use loose powder, because that powder really sinks into the skin instead of just sitting on top, and it really, really beautifully works throughout the day. So I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet, but we will see how it performs at the end of the video. Either way, look at how cute all of these products are. The packaging is everything. I want to have a little bit of a setting spray on my face because it just feels like a mask a little bit because of the pressed powder. Again, not a big pressed powder all over my face type of person. That's why it feels like that. So I am going to actually do setting spray and then highlighter. Setting spray is from Timeforia. I have not seen this in the States yet. Timeforia is a brand I really love for their lip products. I think they also had a cushion, but I already purchased Misha by the time I saw this one. I do want to try Timeforia cushion though, if it's available in the States at some point. So Timeforia is a brand that you've seen probably a lot over on TikTok with their like completely transfer proof lipsticks, and they have glossy ones. So imagine you have a super glossy red lip and you kiss like the back of your hand or a glass or whatever, and there's nothing, no transfer. So that's actually achievable, and it's 10 for you. Amazing, incredible lip products. So because of that, when I saw their stand, I knew that I wanted to buy something for my routine that is not for the lips, because I already own and love their lip products. And I grabbed the setting spray. This is the Timeless Supernova setting spray. This is going to be, I actually don't know, instant matte finish, long lasting hold, and oil control. Love this. Where was this made? This was made in China. I'm so excited about this. I love this brand. Oh, this looks so sleek. Are you kidding me? Wow, this looks absolutely stunning. I'm excited. This looks just so gorgeous. All right, let's try. Amazing. The way it disperses, perfection. Fresh scent, but very like light. Wow, this is so good. This is so good. And the skin just looks natural and so blurred. Wow. I wish I had more color on my cheeks. Maybe I will do a cheeky little bronzer. Would you be so angry if I did that? Hopefully not. I'm gonna grab this little moment from Hailey's because this is also has like a cooler undertone, so it's not orange. And I will just apply a little bit on the cheeks and the forehead to just ever so slightly re-intensify that contour without really giving my face a completely different look. And to also help me with the blush, I'm actually gonna grab the Patrick Ta Transition blush and add some of the deeper but still like a baby pink light shade over here, just to add a little bit of that pinkness. It's still like the same undertone, so again, it's not changing the way my skin looks, but either way, it's just giving me a little bit of that pinkness. Oh, I'm so in love with that setting spray. My skin is set. My skin is snatched. I love it. Oh my God. Let's get to the highlight, eyes, and lips, and we're almost done. So the highlight is the same brand as my lip product, which is Juicy. Yeah, as in juicy. Definitely, right? Yeah, probably. I've never heard of this brand and I've never tried them. This was made in, I want to say China. And this is a jelly highlighter stick. From what I remember testing it out, that reminded me of the really sparkly eyeshadow sticks from like Bobbi Brown and Danessa Myricks. So in my head, I was like, if this is too sparkly, I will just add it on my eyes and not cheeks, but we'll still try. Like it even looks exactly like the Bobbi Brown one. And I picked out a pinky shade. Yes, and it feels the same wet texture, but there's less chunky glitters than liquid eyeshadow, than the eyeshadow. So this will actually work pretty good as a highlight. I don't want to go directly with the product on my skin because it does feel wet and I don't want it to disrupt anything. So I will apply it on my finger and then just, oh, that is actually stunning. I'm going to apply it on the higher points of my cheeks. I feel like I'm overdoing it and not understanding that I'm overdoing it. Maybe I should have done this underneath powder because I like it, but it sits a bit patchy. Oh, okay, calm down. It sits a bit patchy on my skin, but like I like the idea of it. Do you know what I mean? I like the idea of it. All right, we'll see if we want to apply it on the eyes. We might not, but for the eyes, you guys, I'm so excited. I got an eyeshadow palette. They had literally 15,000 eyeshadow palettes from this brand. They were all like super inexpensive. So I was standing there and I was like, which one do I want? And I ended up on reds, obviously. Reds and burgundies are my favorite, one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. So I have the Iroh Mickey Find Your Own Color. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. True that. So I have the shade 11, Rouge Soiree. So one of the stands had really neutral shades with browns, warmer tones, cooler tones, pinks, and one had all kind of colors, the greens, the reds. And so I was just swatching and trying to pick out the one I like most. So it was this one, the shade Rouge Soiree 11. It is also made in China. I'm so excited. What do you mean expires December this year? Like, what do you mean? Absolutely not. It's an eyeshadow. It's gonna be good for a long time. All right, let me show you the component. It's a tiny little guy like this. Open, and there's 4 shades. So we have burgundy and then like little satiny shades. And this feels like it will be a little bit more of a brightening vibe. So let's grab a fluffy brush. Wait, no, let's apply an eyeshadow to give this guy a little bit of help. I'm gonna assume this isn't going to be super pigmented like we're used to, because their style of makeup is a little bit different. So this is going to be more of a satiny sheer type of a color, which I don't mind. So I'm picking up that matte red. You know what, this is more pigment than I thought. I like it. And also it's like very, very soft, because I feel like even this matte is not fully matte, fully matte. Even this feels like a satiny color. So this is just the nature of the style of makeup they like here. Well, they prefer in like Singapore and also, you know, Korea, China as well. They were always into the soft type of look. Even me wearing red eyeshadow. This is a pretty shade. Like, this is stunning. I actually absolutely love this. And it's so easy to blend. Wow. This is so pretty. I'm excited. I'm happy I grabbed this one. I could have done 2, but then I knew that I have 200 eyeshadow palettes. So like, I genuinely don't need another one. This is stunning. Blends so easily. Like, there's no patchiness, because again, it's just that little bit satiny. I love this. This is the only more of a matte type of shade. So as you can see, I am leaving the inner portion of my eyelid bare, but everywhere else pretty much I'm applying this shade. What do we do next? Let me swatch the 3 shimmers so we can actually like understand what we want to do. So they're all kind of lightly sparkly satiny shades. I like them. I like them. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use all of them, because why not? We're here. We're gonna grab a smaller brush and get into the deep brown shade and try and apply this on the outer portion just for a little bit of depth, knowing that it's a shimmer shade, so maybe it's not gonna give us that much depth, but still a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Then we're gonna grab, it's kind of sparkly, not sparkly, shimmery, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Then we're gonna grab the sparkly mauve magenta burgundy shade, apply it through the center of the lid. This one doesn't have the most sparkles, but that's again the style of their makeup. It's gentle and feels a little creamy, I want to say. And then lastly, we're gonna go with this lightest sparkle. That one feels like it has the most beautiful, like glittery little particles. Yeah, it feels like a topper shade. It feels like a shade that have the most oomph here. And we're gonna apply it through the inner portion. I like this look. It's very unique, interesting, colorful, but easy at the same time. And utilizing all 4 of the shades. It's pretty. I like it. We tried this highlighter on the lid. Why not, right? We're here. So this is supposed to be a highlighter, but I want to add it a little bit through the lid here and see if that works, because it feels wet, but I feel like it's adding a little more sparkle, which I like. So I don't know, this might crease because it's not necessarily made for the eyes, but I don't mind. The sparkles are beautiful. Oh, I'm also, okay, I need to chill. This is a mess in front of me. I'm also going to apply this under my brow. That is beautiful. All right, I think I have an eyeliner. Wish me luck. I knew that I love Judy Doll, and that eyeliner I saw there as well, but like I already have it and I love it. So I was like, we need to try something new. And I grabbed the Perry, another brand that is kind of popular here, right? We have their blushes and lip products as well, but this is going to be a ink thin brush liner. In case you didn't know, it's thin. The word is twice. In the shade Black Noir. This was made in Korea. Cleo Cosmetics. Wait, Pera. That's the correct way to say it. Is connected to Cleo. I didn't know. I like Cleo as well. Oh, it's so cute. It's pink, you guys. And black. I love it. Let's swatch it. It doesn't look as thin as Judy Doll, but it's promising. Yeah, look at that. That's a good line. All right, let's apply a bit of this liner. Well, not a bit. We're going to do a full-on wing. It's very lightweight. I like it. It's important to me that the eyeliner is dark. Yeah, that's really good. Super easy applicator. Even do an inner corner flick and it feels like it's just instantly dries down and it's like not going anywhere. That was a super cool formula. I love this. I should get into Korean eyeliners because just like this one by Judy Doll, this one by Peri Pera, gorgeous, gorgeous. For mascara, I have this eye opener waterproof mascara from Silky Girl. I just realized that it's the same brand that my primer was from. Silky Girl is back. All right, so mascaras are something that I never ever liked from Korea because this is not the lash kind of look that I was going for. I actually don't know if this is made in Korea. I'm gonna assume so. But the thing is, any type of Asian mascara, that's what I'm trying to say, because it's not giving me a good curl, it's not giving me good volume, it's not giving me good length compared to other mascaras that I like. But again, this is coming from a complete mascara snob, so don't listen to me. But yeah, this is just not very good. I know that my sister-in-law, for example, she loves Judy Doll mascaras. They work beautifully on her. So I know that I can try them here in the States, so I might. But this is just not giving me much. Not giving me much. It's okay. I just like better mascaras. That is all. This happens with most mascaras I try, to be completely honest with you. I'm like, it's just okay. It's not the best. Other thing that I couldn't find for the life of me, and I swear I spent like 10 minutes walking around specifically looking for lip liners, and I didn't find any. I was even thinking about grabbing a brow pencil just to have some kind of pencil to line my lips, which is also very interesting, and it's just that's the difference between my style of makeup and their style of makeup, which is totally fine. It's just what people prefer. I need to line my lips though, so I used some Versed contour, and we're gonna go for the Glossy Rouge, Lasting Glossy Rouge, again by JOVS, that same brand that we had the highlighter from. And this is going to be Diamond C. Ooh, I remember swatching all of these. Yeah, I was literally swatching all of these. I think they look like the Tarte little lipsticks, and I think this one is going to have sparkles in it, the one that I picked, hopefully, because I remember like swatching it. So this is made in China, Lasting Glossy Rouge. Packaging is beautiful, by the way. There's a little sticker here as well. So yeah, there is a little applicator here, and yes, it's one of those like Tarte, but this one has shimmer in it, which is why I got it. That looks so beautiful. I'm excited. Yeah. It's way less product on your lips. With Tarte, it feels like there's a thick layer. This, extremely thin. But look at that shine. This is actually everything. How beautiful this shade is. Oh my goodness. I hope I can find this on Amazon. Oh my goodness. This shade is Diamond C. That is, wow. I never thought that like one of my favorite products from this whole lineup would be a lip product, but wow, that is beautiful, glossy, gorgeous, comfortable, sparkly, non-sticky, and just absolute perfection. Oh, I did a good job. I did a good job with everything. Right? I gotta say, the cushion foundation, the powder, the setting spray, I don't know if it's the concoction of everything or one specific product that is on my face, but it's doing a phenomenal job. Like, it looks very natural, doesn't feel or look heavy or cakey because every product was so lightweight. I absolutely love this. I love the finish. There's no creasing, there's no oils coming through. I'm gonna keep using the Timeforia setting spray for sure. Completely knocked it out of the park. Love the cushion, and it has SPF 50. This is my summer go-to cushion. It will replace my YSL and my L'Oreal that I keep loving. This is better. This is so freaking good. I hope I can find this on Amazon too for you guys, but if I don't, I'm sorry. The eyeshadow is just okay, but I never expect much from the eyeshadows. So this is it, I guess. We're already talking about products. This is the final result, you guys. This is the final makeup look full of products that I bought in Singapore, mostly Japan, Korea, made in China, all of those beautiful places. I am in love. The complexion is everything. Yes, I do need more pigmented bronzer, contour, and more pigmented blush. But other than that, the way my skin looks and feels, it's actually like insane. Eyeshadows are just okay, and the mascara is just okay. The eyeliner, perfection. I will only go to Korean brands for eyeliner from now on. The lip, are you kidding me? Unreal. Setting spray, my favorite. Oh my god, all of the products are so good. Even the powder, I'm gonna use this under my eyes. That just looks flawless, you guys. I can't stop looking at my skin. It looks so good. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I felt like I wanted to enjoy Singapore more than I wanted to film. Do I regret it now? Yes, I wish I had a vlog that I could rewatch, but at the same time, I had such a beautiful, relaxing vacation that I haven't had in a long time. I think I needed that, and the fact that I didn't have my camera around with me all the time made me feel more relaxed, and I loved that. So I feel like I needed that. And if I go there again, when I go there again, I will make a little vlog. Anyways, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Let me know if you've heard of any of these brands, because some of them, like I said, a lot of them are represented in the States as well. And I love that. I love that we have more Korean and Asian brands become popular here because they're so freaking good, especially their complexion products. Well, skincare too, and lip products as well, everything. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm going to try and link everything that I use down below. If I can't find something, then it means it's not available in the States, unfortunately. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Bye.